So you've just bought yourself a brand new iPhone 6 or 6 Plus and love taking photos? I'm going to show you a few ways on how to get the most out of the camera, plus some apps for better looking photos. And the best part is that most of these tips will even work on older iPhones as long as you've upgraded to iOS 8. Let's start with some basics. If this is your first iPhone, then there are 3 ways to launch the camera. 1. From the lock screen, swipe up on the camera icon. 2. Tap on the app icon. And 3. Swipe up from the bottom of the screen in any app and hit the button. Take a burst of images by pressing and holding the shutter button down in photo mode. Or you can press and hold the volume button instead. This is also going to help you keep shots stable when shooting in landscape orientation. Change the direction of panoramas by tapping the arrow like so. You can also take them vertically or horizontally. Shooting in bright outdoor situations, use your hand to cup around the lens like so in order to reduce lens flare and the amount of light entering the camera. For the video lovers out there, you can switch the camera to shoot at 60 frames per second rather than the default 30. Head to settings and then photo and camera and turn the toggle on. On the main camera screen, you can adjust exposure compensation by simply tapping anywhere to bring up this box and then sliding up and down the sunshine icon to adjust the brightness as you like. If you've already taken some photos, you can fine-tune thanks to some new editing options. Just find your image and open it up, and then press edit in the top right-hand corner here. 3 icons across, you'll see a control dial. Tap this and then you'll be presented with a whole bunch of different options, such as highlights, shadows, brightness and contrast, and then you can adjust these as you're liking and save it to a new image. There's also heaps of other apps available that let you have more serious exposure control. 2 of my favorites are VS Go Cam and Manual Cam. Both give you control over aspects like focus, white balance and exposure. Remember that because the iPhone has a fixed aperture lens, you can only adjust the white balance and the shutter speed, not your f-stop. Finally, if you've got 2 iOS devices, you can use one to trigger the camera in the other. Download the Camera Plus app and install it on both devices. Turn on Wi-Fi and Bluetooth on both and then choose the AirSnap option on one phone. Select the name of the other device on the screen and then you'll get a live view of what the other camera is seeing.